over quick, there's no waiting. I'm not over this, I'm just patient. If you're over this, then you're crazy. Champagne got you wasted, music got you senseless. Different vibe you face it, consciousness is fading. Right now, me no care. Ride on me like that all day. Wind up on me without shame. Take your time, respond it, babe. Wanna be good with your bad habits. Got me in the room with your black magic. Cutie in a little tight jeans. Call me for whatever you need. Just say boo, say be. Say anything that you want me to be. I'm craving your energy. Call me for whatever you need. Just say boo, say be. I know that you want me ocean deep. I'm craving your energy. Call me for whatever you need, baby. Whatever you need. Call me for whatever you need, baby. Whatever you need. Call me for whatever you need. Just bring that body, I'ma need it today. Bring that ass, I'ma need it today. Good girl, but you don't know better. Ain't just the night, this is forever. Can't breathe in a moment like this. Round two, yeah, you know what I mean. Energy hitting in the right place. Nice bass pumping, so we're vibing. Full of shape, so bring it my way. You alone can bring a love crisis to reality. Brace it back, way on top of me. Got me losing my sanity. Yeah, we're loading every scene. Ready for round three. Just say boo, say be. Say anything that you want me to be. I'm craving your energy. Call me for whatever you need. Just say boo, say be. I know that you want me ocean deep. I'm craving your energy. Call me for whatever you need, baby. Whatever you need. Call me for whatever you need, baby. Whatever you need. Call me for whatever you need. Just whatever you need. Call me for whatever you need, baby. Whatever you need. Call me for whatever you need. Just
You nigga been hating way too long. Yeah, yeah. Too long. How about that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm with the AP for 200K. They told me that frost, rainbow face. They hope I fall off. Ain't no way. I might be alright, but it ain't okay. Niggas got left. Niggas went right, I went left and stay left, and ain't nothing the same. They run their lips. I put my purple and step in my foot in the pedal of rain. Spinning shit like I'm ahead of the game. You say they gon' drop and it better be flame. Lil' mommy gon' top, she gon' suck till I'm drained. My top 5 topper in love with her brain. Her across the sea, Hatters and Mykonos, Greece, man, they love me in Spain. Her kicking P, land on the jet with a bitch with a big body frame. Just like a biker, rocket black. Margiela Loafers, the one with the lace. Put up the title, yeah, right. Hope that these little niggas really wanna race. I got that fire, I spit crack. I got that fence, gon' recite what I say. Came in that lighter, this ain't no threats. This a blue Scotty, I smoke to the face. Made it to the light, they still throwing shade. I was locked up taking chips for a trade. Trying to boss pay more than minimum wage. These blue hunters keeping my mental straight. Talking that got in the middle of the day. Ain't no human being determine my fate. The more I get it in, the more they gon' hate. That live by the beans, I know what you pay. Yeah. Don't tell me I'm on one tonight. Yeah. Don't play with me, play with a mic. She cycle, stop at the light. These rappers ain't copying right. Get dressed and pop out in the night. Too trim, I got them enticed.
Alrighty, hello. We're back. We're here. Welcome in, y'all. Everybody hear me? My mic good? I had an update today. Goddamn Microsoft update. Let me tell you. Also, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. 2 more days of the week, y'all. And then it's the weekend. Ben, over on YouTube, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Corey, what's up? Ramgil, hello. Wizard and Dublis and Vampira. No Warhammer Man of the Day, only thinking about my beloved Conrad. Fair. Very fair. But yeah, just I woke this morning, went, worked out, ran, came back, hopped on the computer, was about to get my day started, update it, and like one of my monitors just is not on. It's still registering, it's still showing up, but was not turning on. Updated my graphics driver because I thought that wasn't. Restarted the whole thing, stopped whatever it was doing, so we'll be fine, I guess. What's up, Stellar Mass Jack? Good to see you, bud. What am I painting? Excellent question. We're going to be doing some work on the Prussian because I haven't painted him in a while, and I have a bunch of stuff I'm trying to do on my bases and my Golden Demon pieces that need a little bit more than an hour than the hour that we have here. So yeah, that's all. Doing maintenance on my kitchen knives and my pipe. Nice. Are you doing some sharpening? Is it worth reading the Horus Heresy books? Absolutely. Fantastic books there. Young Commander Dante, thank you for the likes and the gift. Disturb the structural dust. Monty, welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. This is what we're working on today. Our dude here, our Prussian, started on the armor. Still got some work to do on it. So we will be putting down some of the colors that we were working with before to do that. I don't know what I want to work on after the armor. Maybe the helmet. Or maybe some of the leather. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Monitor was on strike. It was. It's fine now, but crazy. Where do you get your paints at? A lot of my paints are from the Army Painter, but I also have some Pro Acryl and Green Stuff World and AK and Citadel. It's a controversial 40k statement. Magnus wasn't in the wrong. Oh, it's not like I don't hear that every day. Literally, I have a person come in every day. His name is Mimosa, and says just that. It's looking great, man. Thanks, Jack. How are you doing today? Heresy Tech Marine. Ooh. Finish my Venom and Incubi quick for today. Sorry for the monitor. No, it's okay. Again, my monitor's fine, but it was just like, Microsoft, why can we never have updates go smoothly? You know? Aren't you all a multi-billion, almost trillion, if not already trillion-dollar company? Why did Alfarius think he could beat Rogel one-on-one? I think every Primarch thinks they could beat all of their brothers one-on-one. I think that's the nature of their ego. Except for the ones who have actually fought and been defeated by the other. And even then. There's no meme. The Khan lives. He does live. He does live. I believe it. Alright, let me pull back up my paint project list here because I don't remember what paints I was using. This is exactly why I made this list. Exactly why I made it. Alright, we're using... Mornfang, XC88, Desert Yellow, it looks like. Ooh, oh. Yeah. That's not good. Alright, here's our Mornfang. I think this was the base. I think this is... Pretty sure this is the base for it. Doesn't Trench Crusade have a video game? No. It does not. There are Trench games, but no, it doesn't. Not Trench Crusade. What's up, Inko? And a mule outboard. Got 40,000 points of Eldar for $200 a steal. You just robbed somebody. Is this X88? It is. And then we got Desert Yellow. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I feel like I haven't been painting as much because I've been doing a lot of building. Also, rattling base from yesterday that we worked on. People were not here to see it. It's starting to come together. I still need to put down like a setting spray over all this just to make sure the dirt stays on there. But yeah, I'm liking it. Poison an anointed and naval corps death commando. Ooh, shrimp stir fry. You telling me a shrimp stirred this fry? Looking good, thank you. So warped, like just a hellscape, or is it more like an actual map sort of thing? Oh, there's no mapping out the warp. It is absolutely a hellscape. It's an alternate realm. It's an echo of our realm, so there's planets and stuff in it, but it is still just a roiling psychic energy. Whittle Goblin. Woody, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. Bringing a very useful wizard with you. Gothaholic, hello, hello. The Whittles are raiding. So they are. So they are. What were you doing, my friend? Yo, I don't know how many days till Adepticon, but days till Adepticon. You know, insert. I'm excited. Can't wait for WIP Wednesday. Yes, in about 45 minutes, we'll get started with WIP Wednesday. But welcome in, everybody. If you guys have never been here before, I'm Hoodguard. I do a bunch of lore content on TikTok and YouTube. But we're painting up a Prussian today, just until we get to WIP Wednesday, where we review some community work. Woody, what are you up to? You going to Adepticon? I am. Working on a diorama. Sick. Yeah, Adept is so soon. So soon. But this is the Prussian I've been working on, trying to not be afraid of texture this year. This is one of my painting goals. So, you know, a little bit textured green uniform here, a little pale green going on. And then we got this kind of cream armor. Don't mind that spot. That's not. There's going to be some OSL here, so that's why that's still like the base color. But you know, trying to get some nice little pitted bone armor in for Trench Crusade. Yes, for Trench Crusade. So we were just going through colors when you all got here. I'm going to be using some Mornfang brown, some XV88, and then Desert Yellow. I don't know what I want my top color to be, and I keep looking at all my like bone paints, and I don't like any of them. Maybe Ancient Stone? This isn't terrible. And I feel like Skeleton Bone. Well, maybe we do Skeleton Bone instead. Maybe we do the Skeleton Bone. Vintage Wizard. So many types of wizards in here. We got at least three. At least three wizards in here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the collective. This is the biggest ale in Warhammer 40k. Erebus. Inko, what's your question? Do you have, or are you planning on any long form content? Yes, I am. I just put out a review on speed paint markers. I'm going to be doing another review on the John Blanche paints soon. Lore video I have coming up is actually I have two planned. I have one that's going to be like talking about all the orders of the Inquisition and what they do, and one is going to be the difference between squats and Voton, which there is a difference. So. Yo, Bust, what's going on? Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Yo, I don't think I might have that sound actually in my channel points there. Emil, thank you for the gifts also, and Johnny, thank you for the gift. Good to see you in here, bud. Recently got your first codex. For what? What do you recommend reading after Flight of the Eisenstein for Horus Heresy? Are you trying to read it all? Do you want like something? Yeah. Are you looking for a specific?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Do it.
This song is sponsored by the Shadow Government.
But yeah, are you looking for a specific faction in the Horus Heresy to read about, or you want to go along like the main lines of the story? What are you thinking? I want to slowly go through all of it. Then I would just say keep reading through in order. So after Flight of the Eisenstein is Fulgrim. After Fulgrim is Descent of Angels, and you keep going from there.
Brother, I am pinned
Is
here.
that Legion? Do the civilians of the Imperium at large know the threats to the Imperium at large? Depends. I mean, like, there are many threats to the Imperium, right? The citizens know aliens exist. Like, they call them Xenos. They're very aware of their existence. Different types, maybe they're like gene stealer information is suppressed. Why? I think that's very dumb. Everybody should be on the lookout for the ridged foreheads. I'm just saying, like, if that's like a real threat to you. But it depends. Some people have only ever heard of demons as like a story, and never really had an experience with them. Some people have never, most people will never see an Eldar, right? But everybody knows about orcs. Right? It just kind of depends. Dark Tide is worth it. I think it's in a good place right now, too. No scrotum heads is wild. Today is this wizard's birthday. Yo! Useless Wizard, happy birthday! Yo, can we get some flamers in the chat for Useless Wizard? Hitting that level 42? Awesome, man. Happy birthday. Do you think an Africa unit for Trench Crusade? I don't. Is that a question? Jade, thank you for the follow. Purple Defiler, hello. I'm not sure what the question is. That's not a. I don't know what that question means. Do you think a Africa unit for Trench Crusade? Can you rephrase the question? This wizard has like 300 days until level 23. Nice, nice. I have also like 300 days until my level 33. Look, we're here talking. I haven't even put all my paints on the palette. All our terrible influence. Can't wait to hear more about what they do with my country. Yeah, I mean, the Americas are going to be heavily influenced by native cultures because colonization never happened. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that. I turned 21 last WIP Wednesday when I posted the Cronus. Oh, nice. I was a little drunk though, forgot to say anything. That's okay. As was your right for on your 21st birthday. That's like the whole big point of it. Legally, anyway. Yeah, First Nation stuff. Exactly. I got you. I mean, so again, like some of that's just stuff might just not be in there because the only colonization that's really they have like outposts, right? But nothing huge, like a couple of trading outposts. Do you think they will make a unit themed around Africa? They already have. The Chewa from the Solomonic dynasty of Abyssinia. There's also Nubian, a Nubian faction, and there's one other African faction that they've mentioned. So I thought, hey, that would be interesting. Yeah. Love the shading. Thank you. Kitchen. I had mead for my first drink because I'm an absolute nerd. That's a very nerd drink to have for your first time, but you know, I love it. Mead is also really good. There are middlemen between European colonists and First Nations. Oh, sure. New to painting minis? Do you recommend putting the mini fully together and painting or separate parts? Depends on the mini for me. If you don't care about some pieces not being like fully painted, you know, you can just put them all together and always paint them together. If you kind of want to make sure that you get every part, you know, there's some sub-assembly you could do, right? So my Vulcan that I'm doing, he's definitely in sub-assembly because I want to make sure like every single part of him is detailed. So you see like I have the big part of him here, his body, but his hand is gone, his head is gone, his head is actually on the bottom there, and he doesn't have his cape or his backpack because I'm painting them all separately. So just depends. 1v1 you and what? I had a Pop's blue ribbon for my first drink, and I will regret it for all time. Fun fact, my first drink is actually really crazy. It was at a gala for my college, like our big fundraising gala, because we got a bunch of famous alumni. And our president of the college, this is his first year back then when he was still president, and he used to work in the Obama White House. So Obama donated champagne to our gala, you know, for like toasts and drinks and stuff. And that was my first drink. It was Obama champagne. In 40K, I don't play 40K. I don't play any war games. Minus, thank you for the follow. I wish Trench Crusade fleshed out the forces defending the Northern Hellgate more. Yeah, same. They got a lot to do. They've been really into the Prussians lately, which is awesome. I love the Prussians, but you know, I want to see some other stuff too. You know. First drink was when I was 8. Not to enforce Irish stereotype. I got you. That's funny though. 8? What was it? What was the first drink? Not focusing. Good parenting, I guess. My first drink was at 13. 80% Estonian vodka stolen from my best friend's dad. Wild. Any upcoming 40K lore drops? There's a big reveal on the 16th that... actually, I might stream that. I'll just stream that. We can watch all together. Gotta see what time it is. Make sure it's not... Actually, somebody check what time the reveal is on the 16th. Song always bumps every time. Just getting into Trench Crusade recently. They have vampires. You know, they have something that's going on, like where, you know, wherever Vlad is right now, there's like an order of Dragon Knights or something that have fought heretics. I'm not sure if they have full-on vampires. Yeah, 80% to 160 proof. Yo, Phantom, what's up? My dad took a bottle of vodka out of our cabinet and put it in the freezer to catch me drinking. He was like, "Hey Sam, why is the top of the vodka froze?" Cacho is tricky. Relaxing painting while we bump in JB. You know it. This is what we do here. Can't decide what Space Marine model to get next. What are your options? Six five. Oh man, you're a tall lad. I was gonna say only 6 foot, but that is still like taller than most people. My little brother is 6'2". He got lucky there. Wife's 5 foot. Man, quite literally like any basketball player and their wife. My wife is. I'm 6 foot. My wife is 5'8". So. Her dad is pretty tall, man. Thinking of maybe like a chaplain or a captain, because I haven't really got many individuals in my army. I got you. I don't know like what you should get as far as like the effectiveness of your army on the tabletop, but chaplains are cool. I kind of want to paint a chaplain of some sort. Kind of want to paint a White Scars chaplain. I feel like that's just a really cool concept. We talked about this already. We already talked about this. Y'all know that. Yeah, like the Terminator chaplain. Yeah, exactly. All chaplains are cool and good. I could not agree more. Do the White Scar bike chaplain. You got, yo. That's what I might do when I get the Suboden Con model. I might kibash that and make a White Scar chaplain. Just getting to Trench Crusade recently. They have vampires. Oh wait, I already answered that. Sorry. Sick paint job, bro. Thinking about painting a new Bengal box. Picked up a Channable Guard. Nice. How many Blood Angels do you have? What is your army count? How deep into this are you? How much debt are you in? These are the questions we ask. Asking a more skilled painter to do something because you want it to exist but can't do it. Listen, I'm just trying my best. We'll get to it this year, I promise. And not just a 500 pointer, more as a shelf piece for right now, but planning to expand soon. Nice. Well, you are welcome here as a fellow painter. I fuck with Blood Angels. Debating the next big purchase is a Joy Toys Sangi model or Sanguinor, both the Charnable Guard paint job. Ooh, that could be interesting. Do they sell Joy Toys blank, like gray? Or do you have to like prep them yourself and, you know, prime them or whatever? Strip them and prime over them or something? I don't know the process. Let's do a mix now of our Desert Yellow and the Skeleton Bone here. And then we'll use the Skeleton Bone as like the top highlight. Time is at 6:36. We got time. We got time. They sell blank ones. That's cool. That's very cool. I can prep fine. I got enough gray paint to make a hippo look like an elephant. Hell yeah. How long have you been painting? Actually, I'm contractually obligated to bring up the con. Just got a Joy Toy. He did. I saw that. I saw that. Are you gonna get one? I only paint and collect TBH, but I want good units just in case I do get into it. I got you. I got you. Then yeah, I would go Terminator Chaplain. Get a big boy. Go all out. This message is brought to you by True Tregorian Patriots. Warhammer specifically, a week at most. Okay. And generally, I mainly paint like clone helmets for a bit. Okay. This one on a bender, with the Charnable Guard, so I decided to write expanded headcanon lore and make an army. Very cool. Love that you've gotten into it so heavily. It's my favorite guard regiment, the Mordian Iron Guard, closely followed by Steel Legion. Do you think would win the Grey Knights or Thousand Suns before the fall of Tzeentch? Before they fell to Tzeentch in battle? Oh, okay, got you. Well, probably the Thousand Suns, seeing as they were a legion. They just have way more people. But I think on an equal basis, probably the Grey Knights, if it was like 1,000 of them versus 1,000 Suns, as it were. Those two kind of go hand in hand. Yeah, I can see that. Mordians are a little bit, you know, prim and proper. That's like their thing. Yeah. But I can see that. They also have like, not that the Steel Legion is definitely like unique, but Mordians also do similar things. Lots of heavy armor and stuff, you know. Are we gonna focus camera? There we go. I was actually thinking Castle and Crow can wield a demon sword without corruption, but Primarchs couldn't. Depends on the demon. You also have to realize the Primarchs didn't know what the fuck was going on. Right? They didn't know about demons. Really, Magnus kind of knew a little bit, something. So, you know, someone who was trained from basically their childhood for hundreds of years to resist demons versus like someone who's highly susceptible to them, like Primarchs with all their ego and all their elevated being, not knowing at all. You get what I'm saying? Sword strokes my ego and something else. True. Still waiting on my LGS to get some Trench Crusade in, but everyone there only does Warhammer. Yeah. That's the only thing. Trench Crusade is really big online, but it's very hard to get all these desperate people who really enjoy it together because distance and the nature of the Earth. No, thank you. That one was bugging me. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, you know, different circumstances, you know. But I can understand why you'd have that question, an issue with that. Shout out to the Emperor for not preparing his sons. Shout out him. How does that shoulder look? Yo, look at the look. I'm liking how these highlights look. No? Am I crazy? Bongo, thank you for the follow. Digging the color scheme so far. Thank you, Beezus. How are you doing today, bud? Looks cash money. Hell yeah. Knucklehead, great name. Kind of want to do some more blue into the shadows here. Daft Pirate, what's going on, Brody? Appreciate that, of course. How are you doing today? Sadly, didn't get the Prussian box because I couldn't go to Spiel. You know, they had them for pre-order. I don't think they did anymore. Not that it helps you, you know, but they did have you could order them. But yeah, look around at like some like independent game sites. Some people still might have classic Prussians. Look at this looking so majestic, bro. Insane job. Thank you. Just some time. Spend some time on it, man. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We're gonna get started with WIP Wednesday here in 13 minutes or so. Got a warband for every faction but Iron Sultanate. Ooh, gotta get the Iron Sultanate. They're so cool. They're my favorite also. So, you know, brownie points for you if you get Iron Sultanate. Fill out the last warband you're missing. I.e. the best warband. I actually don't even know if that's true tabletop wise. I think I don't play the games per se. But they're cool. They're very cool. Jace Donna, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the collective. You bought yours at a local shop? Oh, nice. It's cool that that you're starting to see them on the like actual shelves now. Love their aesthetic so much, but not sure about the list yet. I got you. Yeah, I don't play, so all of my opinion on them comes from how cool they are and how cool their lore is. But I got you. Yo, Daft Pirate, how you doing today, man? Wait, Wednesday is one of your stream days, no? Yo, Jay Stoner, what's going on? Just about to settle in to work on some Gunpla? Hell yeah, settle in. In 10 minutes, we're just going to be going over people's art. I was going to say models, but it can be any art. Just check out what the community's working on. Rule of cool is always rule number 1. True. I want to play more 40k tabletops so bad, but I ain't got enough models yet for a decent... long so just PC right now? Yeah, a lot of my friends only play on tabletop simulator. Shroom, hello! Rule of cool reigns supreme. Yep, we'll kick off in an hour. Okay, nice. Homebrew rule, Iron Sultanate wins automatically because they're cool and good. Yes. And because it wasn't their fault. I'm still with that. Like, we want to talk about, like, Magnus not being at fault. Fuck it, the Iron Sultanate was not at fault. Hell yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. If I do say so myself. What's your opinion on Grandfather Nurgle or the Death Guard? I'm not the biggest fan, but I think they have some of the best models around. Any Nurgle stuff has some of the best models around. Iron Sultanate wins morally and aesthetically. Exactly. Really liking how the highlights kind of popped there. Is that an official scheme? The color combo is so good. Where is the box? Where did I put the box? It's back on the shelf. One sec. I don't know specifics about Trench Crusade factions. Yeah, no worries. Though I do have over 80 videos on Trench Crusade. You're welcome to go and check out, my friend. This is the official color scheme, which is more like dark green, like forest green pants with like an army green top with red trim. I didn't want to do that. Granted, my guy, actually, I am a little close to the color scheme. I was thinking, these are the yeomen, right? The Stormtrooper are different. So the yeomen have the red trim, but the Stormtrooper have like green pants, like olive green pants, like a tan jacket, and then like the bone armor. I went ahead and just did green everywhere as far as like their uniform, because I just thought it looked a little better. I didn't have to discern between the bone armor and the tan jacket, which, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of it. The Germans in question. Yes, I got a question. What's your question, Mario? I'm trying to start out my first time ever. I want to get Death Guard. I haven't started yet though. It is expensive. It can get definitely expensive. So you might want to save up. Make sure you do your research on, you know, what the best deals are and go from there. I'm really digging the shading on the uniform and the shadows on the armor. Thank you. I think it's turned out pretty good. Pretty good so far. I'm gonna refine some things here. You gotta let the paint settle and then go back in. What's your lure? What do we whistle at the same time? Yo, because we're in sync. And the name Hoodguard came from when I was a community organizer. I did a lot of like activism and direct action and lots of different things. More when I was in college, when I could, you know, when it made sense for me to put my body on the line like that. I was having a conversation with a friend one day, and we were talking about some raid that had just happened in a neighborhood. And then one that was being gentrified pretty heavily at the time, and he said something like, bro, someone's got to guard the hood. And I thought it was so funny because he used the word guard instead of like protect or defend or something. And I was like, you damn right, somebody does have to guard the hood. So that's where the name came from. Yeah, I think I dig your version more. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I don't know. The different tans was throwing me off. It might just be a skill issue on my end too. So. Love the name. What would the colors for the chapter be? Well, I have my own homebrew chapter called the Draken. And they're a chimeric chapter with the Iron Hands and Salamanders. I got a video on them somewhere. Did Lion and Gilman actually meet? Not yet. The lion apparently has sent a message though. Reducer 9000. Yeah, that's it. I agree, but most of my Blue Oyster Cult faves are in the Then Came the Last Day of May. Oh wait, maybe I missed something you said, Dublis. Alright, we got an ad break coming. I'm gonna go find the video. Hell yeah, I appreciate you. We're gonna go on a break here, and I'm going to get ready for WIP Wednesday. This is, I think, where we're gonna stop with our Prussian today. I think in a very good place. I think in a fantastic place, actually. I think he looks really cool. I want their meeting to be in a Black Library book, not in a game lore book. Same. We might not get that though. Well, the message was sent in the 500 world, so we'll see. Marlon Perez, thank you for the follow. What initial supplies did you get to start developing your army? Finally making the jump over. I don't play, so I don't really do armies. But as far as like painting and stuff, if you check my painting playlist, Chef, I have a like beginners like starting supplies list in there. But alright, y'all. We'll be back in like 5 minutes or so, and then get started. See y'all then. All right, we're back. We're back. Hello. All right, let's get started with whips. Make sure I'm in the correct channel before I switch this over. Nice. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. You didn't get that ad? Oh, good for you then. Oh wait, you're talking about the ad that Duke was just talking about. Something just happened. My signal dropped to 0. Oh. Hello, Cryo. Welcome in. NGA is yeah, no. All right. Starting off strong today. It looks like we got an Angron from Rez. There's some weathering here. Some scratches. Get some depth in there too. Yeah, if you come back on these larger ones and line them with like a pure white to make them look like they're, you know, just like hitting the edge of them, work a little bit more. But if you just wanted it to be like paint rubbed off, this also works. It's good. It's real clean. I like clean for weathering, you know. Internet dap up. Had some fun DMing one of those art commission accounts. Yeah. My Twitter DMs are full of those requests. You mention the word artist on Twitter and you just get inundated. Love this sword. Real subtle glow. That's beautiful. I didn't realize there were skulls in the middle of this. Love the sponge weathered look. Yeah, yeah. GPT is doing wild work for them. Yeah, look at his face. I love the red highlights here. On the muscle too. This is good. A little patina and patina, however you want to say it. On the the gold here. Good job. Yeah, love the Heresy color scheme. Just like having the white there is, it's awesome. More Heresy World Eater schemes. What's up, Melon Man? The dark metal rocks, absolutely. Monty got a Venerable Dread. What do you think of the bronze on the legs? Okay, okay. Let's see. I think the yellow, I don't know. I think the yellow and the bronze are clashing a little bit. But I think it might be the yellow. I think if you had like a warmer, more towards the orange into the spectrum of yellow, might look a little, I don't know. What do y'all think? We love experimentation here, by the way. You got to throw stuff at the board and see what sticks. I sent it in the channel, but I think it was early. You can send it again if it was too early. We're not to the bottom here yet. Right, Dusk has a... Yeah, send it again, Maybe like a wash on it? Okay. What do you think? What type of wash, Sam? It's a little late for me, I'll just send it next week. Okay, no worries. You know you're always welcome to send your stuff. Waiting for Trazen videos, Kimpachi? I got you, fam. Ziffer, thank you for the follow. Over on TikTok. I appreciate you. Agrex, maybe? Okay. Dusk has a newly painted Creed Commissar. The black and red. Something I haven't seen before. It makes him look hella evil. Wondering what paints that what paints you use on him. Like the real wet mud look too. Power Fist is clean, yeah. That's some warmth with the darkness of Agrax. Okay. You kept the bronze for the weapons. Okay. I got you. Evil is better. Drakkar, you're cooler than Eldar. Well, there you go. There you have it. Void of Space, my newly painted Incubi in their Pimp Mobile. I really nailed the turquoise the second turn around. Let's take a look here. Ooh. Okay, I see we have some like striations through here. Nice, nice. I think we can come back in here and just clean up maybe where we got some red spots, but I like also, is this supposed to be like the, wait, what part of the ship is this? Because they stand back here, right? I like this. Maybe a different color for the handle. I'm not sure if you're finished with it or not, but I really like this kind of pattern on the blade here. Zoom in. True. I wish they're Exodite models. Oh my god. Or I guess more. I don't know if there even are any. More if there aren't. There are some. And just some in general if there are none. Yeah, I like the red too. It's good contrast. Good contrast there. Between that turquoise and red. Not just like a straight out blue either. It's nice. Good work. Clueless has a dude with a big ass axe. Okay. I see also we're trying some non-metallic metal here. Love that. I would say for this metal, I think we can up the contrast. I think there needs to be a darker color here. It's starting to feel more yellow because there's not like an undercolor. You could do like a red to make a really warm gold. You could use like a tenebrous gray and do like a darkish green yellow undertone for like a colder gold. But something that there's a base here that I feel like we're missing, or it starts too light, in my opinion. I give you my flesh chairs once again. I love that. All right, cool. I think only the gunner stands at the back with the pilot inside. Oh, the pilot is inside, so that was supposed to be a window. Got you. Okay, yeah. Then I enjoyed the kind of window effect that had going on. Ooh, big glowy boy. I love having the boils be like the point of oils. So that's cool. And the purple nurglings. Fuck yeah. It's my favorite color. Good job on this guy. One of these days, I do actually want to make a great clean one. And give it like the best skin ever. You know? Later down the line. Echo has a dreadnought for us. I see we did the pink underneath and the yellow on top. Looks great. Fantastic job. That's a beautiful yellow. Shows you right here, y'all, that it works. Okay. Ryan's Garcia, what's up? You fuck with Warhammer? Kisses you on the mouth? Whoa. I'm married. Okay. Absolute glow up? Hell yeah. Is a great clean one just a Slaneshi corrupted unclean one? No, it's just it's like if you took a demon and you took all the warp out of it and just put it into the real world as just as a human. Never, Ryans. We just met. You know what? Fuck you. Clean's your great one. Exactly. Sometime I want to do Nurgle, but the opposite of the usual depiction. Withered and drawn instead of bloated. Yeah, like a gangrel creature. One of the great unclean ones is like a thin gangrel. Is that its name? Is it gangrel? I feel like it's something like that. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, gangrel. Distinct looking, great unclean one who is considerably taller and thinner than Nurgle's other greatest demons. See? Encyclopedic knowledge. Okay. Literally, his name is Gangrel. Yo, what's up, Echo? We were just admiring the yellow of your dreadnought here. We could have had something special, OG. We could have. But I met her first, and she's great. Thank you for the follow anyway, my G. Fever Dream Death Guard? Ooh. I like Death Guard that are like the radiation-themed Death Guard. Ooh, Ghost Fox is painting some Death Guard here! I love these colors. This looks so cool. Imagine they bust these out, at, you know, during a tournament. What are you gonna do to these bright boys? See the what is this? A blow Fittic Blight Hauler? Blow drone? What is this? Yeah, that's a really cool scheme. Oh, these are the Fever Dream Death Guard. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Blight Hauler I modded, nice. Might as well surrender the game. Absolutely. You get in table turn 1 with these boys. Great job. Ooh, Stellar Mass Jack. I know he's doing some Nagash stuff, but also using Trench Crusade pieces for the base. So we get the plain Nagash here. Base it with some Trench Crusade stuff. Love that. Mushrooms. Tombstones. Ooh. God damn, this thing is huge. Why did Nurgle beef with the one clean one? Mm-hmm. It's like getting flashbang. I think you took a few iterations to get there. Yeah, you did a great job, man. My Morty has a soul stare. We'll see it. Prep time. Peace and love. See you, Deft. Have a good stream. Yeah, great job, Jack. The bone, the gold. Look at this ugly guy on his ugly snail. And Morels. Skeleton guy's insane. Yeah, Nagash. Nagash might be in the top 3 models. I adore the sculpt a lot, but wouldn't want to paint for even high amounts of money, just because of all the swirly stuff around him. When you think you're the coolest guy at the tourney, and then Fever Dream Death Guard show up. Correct. Whoa! Very cool. See, there's still some spots we're working on, but I really love this shell. Yeah, like instantly gravitated to that. Very nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is so good, Jack. I don't know if you're still here. Grimdark Barbie, what's up? So many repeating shapes, right? French chatter's so hungry right now. Yeah. Anybody here ever had escargot? Scully has an update on the Chaos Lord. Look at that cape. That's a sexy ass cape. Hell yeah. Still loving the teal turquoise bit. The bones, the horn is really good. I'm doing well. How are you, Barbie? Are you going to Adepticon? I'm not sure if I asked you that already. Probably have. I'm asking everybody all the time at this point. Yeah, this is beautiful work. I love the contrast here. I wonder what color the fur is going to be. I'm guessing a brown. Maybe to tie like this all together. I'm not going this year, sadly. Ah, that's okay. Hopefully we'll see you there next year. Yeah, that blue is very sick. Great job, Scully. Cryo! It's the tastiest dark blues and purples here. Edge highlights for days. Edge highlighting everything. Are you? What are you gonna do for the vents here? Are they gonna be like glowing or anything? Are you just gonna put metal on them, like non-metallic or whatever? Beautiful work. Look at that. Look at that. You see that right there? You just want to eat it? It looks like it tastes like blue raspberry. Low glow, I think. Okay. Okay. Those reflections. Oh my god. Right? Right? Did you include the front? You didn't let us get a look at the Aquila? What are you teasing us or something, Cryo? What the hell? Today's progress over here, though. Oh, ooh, more green, brighter greens. Yes. I know before this is like a little bit more teal. Really getting the glow from back here. Man, this piece is sick as fuck. There was just a photography that day, so would have had to grab one from previous weeks. That's okay, I'm just joking with you. This reflection right here too, tasty. Just a tasty. So you know he's controlling exactly where the light is coming from here. I know you even saw this elbow pad and was like, other reflection here. Yeah. Love that. Yeah, definitely more. It's like stark against the orange too. Let's take a look at the hair from the top here. Yeah. I mean, what more do you say? Netto. Manetto. Shaking my monitor every time Cryo posts. Yeah. Licking the monitor every time Cryo posts. Not too many more here. Useless Wizard, refining your Golden Demon entry from last year, so resubmit this year. Ooh, this thing is... First of all, Ironkin. We're here. Love this crest. Is this one that comes with it? They have like... I thought it was like a dragon crest. Is it like a stag? That's really fucking cool. I do like the back of the knife too. I do like the back of the knife. I saw this. You think I saw that? Yeah, I also really love the color of this armor. Excited. Ooh, the hammer too. These blends. Look at those blends. What all do you still want to do with it? I'll use this. He's a little overexposed, sadly. Still getting my photo skills. I got you. Yeah, it comes with that one. That's fucking sick. All right. You have to tell me what kit that's from. Nice. Rambo's got some Space Marine force. Are these flesh tears? Ah, yes, this week's flesh tears, as promised. Yeah, really good red here. This was bussin'. Probably my favorite one. Clean it up, smooth out the blends, and in him in the helmet. Okay, got you. Yeah, love a good flesh tear post. Void of Space have Trench Crusade here. Some Heretic Troopers. Love the kind of like rusted iron. What is it? Cuirasses, chest plates, whatever. Helmets. Also, the devil horns on them are silly. It's like not only are they Nazi shaped, but also devil horns, just so you know we're evil. So many talented people in the community. That's why I love doing this. Warwolf. Sick metal. That's awesome, actually. And silly is great. It wasn't an admonishment. I absolutely really love the design. But it could still be silly. Love that little guy. We got a... Was this a Heretic Priest? His hat is such a cool design here. Is this a naval guy? Yeah, I see a harpoon. I see... Yeah. Whatever metal this is. Whatever recipe this is excellent. Excellent. NMM Copper, second try. Great job. Great job. What paints did you use for this NMM copper? What's your recipe? Ixios. Thank you for the follow. I don't want to show the first try. That's okay. Seeing how good people are continuously reminds me that I want my minis more than battle ready. Yeah, and that's okay. I think one of the worst parts about the mini painting like YouTube and tutorial community is like all of them are for like gaming, painting fast, painting more efficiently, and all the painting good stuff is behind a paywall, which is fine. Painters got to make a living, but you know. Ghost Fox with the Soul Stare Morty. Look at that shit. Yeah, that thing shows up on the table. I'm out. Don't remember exactly. It was a red, brown, and skin colors from Army Painter. Okay, got you. Yeah, it was great. It's a beautiful, beautiful copper. Like it looks like that beaten copper, like the cup of a Moscow mule. You know. Jumping Jehovah, indeed. The Voton Mini is the Ancestor's Wrath. Okay. Converted it to be an Ironkin rather than a biological Voton. Got you. Yeah, excellent. Love a good Ironkin. They have such good characters. Kier Starbound. Shout out to the High Call Zoth. Lutar also. Shout out. Looks like an energy drink commercial. I love it. Also the blue Poxwalkers. Very cool. And lastly, Ghost Fox has what is this? What was also a Friends Nids color scheme. Their first army that they're painting. Ooh, I like the kind of like pearlescent chitin here. Gooey front. Orion's Belt Minis is awesome for paint tutorials. Yeah. I've seen her stuff on the For You page. Ooh. Yeah, really like this color. Really like this color scheme. Contrast is good. We kind of got like a fleshy pink here to the blue in contrast and color. It's really light and dark blue, so we got a contrast and value there. It's good. Shout out to your friend. Shout out to your friend, Ghost. Leak, thank you for the likes. Yeah. Those tufts, like the pink ones. Yeah, agreed. I don't know if I'll ever recreate that copper. Yeah, this is why I have I shown you all my project page? Here, let me show you. This is why it's not a very good like spreadsheet and could definitely use some work, but it does help me keep track of everything, right? So I have what I'm like currently working on, and I have a drop down with the 5 types of like brands that I have, and I just select which brand it is, and then I name all the paints that I use from there in that project, right? You see the best in I've done? It was very good. And it has 5 columns because I have 5 paint brands just in case I use all 5, which in some I did. In Helm Hammerhand I used all 5. When I started it, when I completed it, whether I'm still working on it or not. You can tell you're a director. What's that supposed to mean? This is how you keep track. This is so you don't forget your NMM recipes. I also need to make like a separate place for like specific recipes. Like I have a cold gold, I have a warm gold, I have, you know, different silver recipes. I have the copper one, not the directortism. You know what it means. I just be making spreadsheets sometimes. It's very easy. This is not a complicated spreadsheet. How do you all keep up with your color schemes and paints? Someone's gonna be like, that's the neat part. I don't. Like how you don't need any diagnosis. You wing it. See, you don't need to be organized to be fantastic. Got your KPIs all mapped out and tracked. See, the fact that you're using KPIs, Wizard, also lets me know you know ball. Not the only one. You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, see? It's not a complicated spreadsheet. It's the sheet in general. I got you. You have a paint journal? Okay. Let's see that. Makes a lot of sense. I just like having mine on computer, you know. Makes it easy. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember. All right, we're gonna go into break here. I'm just gonna let the ad run because I'm running out of snoozes, and then we'll raid out and come back. I just copy Eons of Battles Lamenter video. Oh, just over and over. You just keep that video as your log of what paints to use. Roberto Gilman talking to other Primarchs, circa 30k. True. Just sending them spreadsheets. I do be spreadsheeting something. See, I know. I can always tell. I got I also have. Did I show you guys my spreadsheet of my book collection? There. Here's my book collection. Let's see, 150 it for you. You know, how much current value, what condition they're in, factored fee. Man, now this is a little bit of a complicated spreadsheet. I'm getting there. There's no formulas, but there's a lot going on, right? How many if it's in a series or if it's standalone, what number in the series it is. Tism shows in other ways. True. That's how I imagine the Codex Astartes went down. Yeah, I got in my collection 163 books. Man, that's a lot. No, it's a little bit less than that. Hold on, it's like 459 books. Yeah. I librarian sometimes. My paint scheme is gray and black. Not a lot to remember. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, so I got every single every single author here, alphabetical order, of course. With a paperback, an ebook, an audiobook. I haven't put my ebooks in here. Probably should. What kind of edition it is, standard, so forth. I failed 2 classes in my life. One of them was a class on Excel. Really? And then, of course, condition, because some of them I got used. Like the Blood Ravens books I have, not great condition. They're very old books. Same with my Salamander books. You know, what is this one? My original Grey Knights omnibus. Yeah, also in poor condition. What else? Salamander. Yeah. Shroud of Night. That came like bent up. I don't know what happened to it. This spreadsheet could have been a post-it. I'm way too ADHD for spreadsheets. I just like to keep track. This is also for like insurance purposes. So like if there's ever like a fire at my place and you know I need to have a catalog of all the books that I have, it's right there. Especially since my collection is insured now. All right, let's go raid out. Who should we raid? Who is live? Who's live? We already raided Lotus recently. We're gonna raid. Ooh, Nerd Holla. Perfect. Perfect. All right, join up on this raid, y'all. I will see you guys back on Friday. Okay. And we'll be... I don't know what we'll be doing. Stay tuned. Something probably Golden Demon wise, though. I gotta make sure I'm like steadily working on those every day. But I will see you guys on the morrow. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Be safe. Peace, y'all.